Hello, you beautiful human, and welcome back to your daily pick me up message. Before we get into these cards, just have a little extra look what God, Universe, Spirit needs you to know at this point in time, whenever you happen to watch this right here. Right now, you already know the drill by now. There's a massive message that came through. I mean, it has been building up ever since we had the new moon in Gemini on Monday. We are still very much in the energy, and this morning just like solidified what the message is that you need to hear right now. So trust it, yes? And I basically woke up and the song that started playing in my ear like right away was like, diving into you, diving into me. I wanna swim good and I wanna swim deep. Oh, diving into you, diving into me. The song is called Dive by Olivia Dean. Highly recommend you listen to it, look into the lyrics. But I mean, it is a love song, and we're gonna get into love in a second because like that is like a huge part of this message. But like this diving into you, diving into me, like it's literally just a reminder, and this is the process that you're probably already noticing in your own life. You're diving deeper and deeper within yourself and the core and everything that you are. And not only that, you're letting yourself fall into the arms of the divine more and more, like full trust, full surrender. Like the resistance that you might have like felt in the past, like it's all gone. Oh, I got my body chills, and it feels so light and it feels effortless. And yeah, I just heard like we are safely and divinely held. So that is beautiful. And speaking about love, what you might be noticing a lot right now, because like this new moon, like in Gemini, it truly has initiated us for like this next phase of our life, which I talked about it before, like that is all about new earth embodiment. And you don't have to like use these words. Like what it comes down to is just like acting and like being love. Okay, acting out of love, being love, embodying it. And what you might have already noticed a lot, maybe even in the last 2 days specifically, is the way like that you interact with your surroundings, the people that you meet, the conversations that you have. And that is something that I personally noticed a lot. It's like everyone is just now reflecting the freaking high vibrational, like the love that you cultivated within, love within, so without, right? And it's like so apparent right now. So please let me know in the comments if you've noticed that yourself. Like we are surrounded by love. And the beautiful thing is as well, and that is where like spiritual ego needs to take a backseat, you know, because it's like very common, and I cannot, like I've been part of the problem, okay? Because there has been a time like very, very recently where I was so convinced that us, those that are operating in our heart space and are awake and, you know, like conscious and like new earth embodiment, like all of that, that we are still like a very small fraction within the world popularity. Population. That is not true. That is false. That's literally your spiritual ego wanting, you know, to be like praised, being like, oh, good job that you made it here. What we're realizing more and more, like it doesn't matter what people are like saying, what words they are using. What we're able to pinpoint like right away is their energy, like energetic blueprint. And that is like so apparent that it's here. It's space in the freaking heart space. And yeah, I just encourage you, if you're like, I'm not sure, if you have been like very much in the hermit phase, I totally get it. But right now, what we're really being asked to do is just like interact with one another and just like experience like the love frequency that you hold. Everyone is just like a mirror. It's just reflecting it back. So it's actually a lot of fun to meet yourself and others and be like, oh my gosh, I did not realize like that this is how my energy comes across. Like it's beautiful. And it just brings us all so much closer together. So yeah, I mean, we know like we are completely moving out of separation and like into oneness, and this gives you a good idea. So it's time for communication and connection. That has been a very, very strongly, and now coming back to, okay, on like, you know, that's like more platonic level. When it comes to like romantic love, like if it hasn't knocked on your door, like it's so freaking present, because like the like closer and like the deeper you dive within yourself and just like come back to more and more and more love, like you obviously radiate it out like crazy. So that also like is kind of like a call that you're sending out to your counterpart. So that is just something that I wanted to say. I'm literally looking up and there are like two, I think they're like flies. It could be, are they bees? No. They're like two flies having intercourse. So that is a message in itself. Also, other like spirit animals that are very, very present right now. Snails, which are all about like slowing down, continue to flow. Yeah, don't get caught up in the mental. Be here. Be in your heart, even better, like divine feminines. Be in your womb. Be here. Be here. And see like the magic unfold. I just said like, be like water, my friend. So, okay, be like water. And then I took notes because, oh my gosh, like so many messages came through, which is incredible. And then, yes, I saw like a very exotic bird this morning. I was like, okay, I've never seen that before. And then I heard, we've never been here before. So again, new moon in Gemini, I always budget. Why is this happening? Gemini on Monday, like that was the initiation. Like you need to tell me, like you feel new, you feel different, but like in a more empowered sense, like more like yourself. Like, okay, beautiful. Now give yourself first time, slow down to like fully integrate and to arrive in that new version, but also like realize that you're just like learning to walk, kind of. Yeah, you've never been here before, not at least in this body on the planet Earth. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just like be very compassionate with yourself. Okay, can we do that? Can we do that? And then one last message before we actually pull like a card for you for the day. I told you, like, the mental, like, we're not meant to be in, obviously. We're meant to be in the heart, so cutting out noise, all distractions. Like, I talked about it in my last videos enough, so if you haven't watched that one, you might want to do that after this video. But the more you're in your heart, obviously, like, the easier it is for you to listen to the guidance that you're receiving. And the most important part right now is, it's no longer just about, like, receiving it, it's about taking action accordingly. It doesn't matter how small the guidance is, go with it and see what comes up. Like, you feel like the need to compliment like a stranger on something, you do that. You talk to your cashier about something, you have a question, you tell them. Like, it's so important that we're like, do the job now, you know, full embodiment. It's not just about like learning and receiving, no, it's just about like stepping into the truth. Okay, so let's see what additional message wants to come through for you, my lovely? Just like the energy of today. Yes, I want to know that. Which one? This one wanted to pop. Okay, but I want this one as well. Whatever you did, my lovely, it definitely worked. It definitely worked. Okay, so there are like actually two messages, but I'm gonna start with the like most important one first. Can you see? It's called the empty room. Whatever you needed to cut loose, get rid of, whatever like mindset, like aspect of you it was, or like person, environment, whatever you've been guided to let go of. I mean, those that have been like watching the past videos, again, like we've been all in it. Like we were meant to like close the door on something in order to let ourselves explore this new version of us. It's like the empty room. Like now you get to fill it with everything that is like in soul resonance with you. No more gunk, no more like resistance, fear-based, lag, anything. It's all about like abundance and just like more of you. So how are you gonna fill it? This is also again like the part about like taking action, embodying, okay? And then for just like something to be mindful of, and this is something that has come up as well for our collective, the Father. This card, it's not only about, you know, just like the masculine part of us, but what I see it more as right now is like the contrast between like dark and light. It's very important to realize that, yes, literally like heart-based, like unconditional love consciousness, like it's on the rise, like it's freaking everywhere. Yeah, you just have to like be willing to see it and just like be open to receiving it. Like that's all that you need to do. You're in your heart, you realize, okay, everyone else around you is as well, but of course there are also like the exceptions that are not here, but like very much in their mind and their ego. It's just about being mindful of it. And again, like it's your reality. I don't know if you saw it, but that bird was like very close. Oh my gosh. But it's your reality, and you get to decide how deeply you interact even with these energies, right? Like for me, like I'm like dodging them. I recognize it. I'm like, nope, not today. And this is what obviously like freedom of choice, right? So just something to be again mindful of. I for one, when it comes to like these like more ego-based, you know, like mental energies, I did my own precautions. So not only, okay, like in the physical, I have to like literally physically ditch them, but I deleted all my freaking social media. I mean, obviously YouTube is still here, hello, but anything else, like I cut it all off, and that makes it now harder for even like shadow energies or anything that wants to distract me from my path, from my purpose, to reach me. There was a bird again. I have no idea if you see that. Whoa. That is so beautiful. Yeah, so like spiritual guidance and support ever present. Yeah, don't for a second doubt that. So with that said, I'm feeling called to wrap up this daily pick me up message up here now. As always, let me know in the comment section if this was resonating with you. How do you feel ever since like now we had the shift with the new moon in Gemini? How is this new version of you showing up? Like put it in the comments, like affirm it. Like I for one, like I had a new moon ceremony yesterday, and we had like we drank cacao and we were chanting. It was so sacred and so beautiful. And we did freaking intention setting and just like putting it out there. So use the comment section for that. Like you don't have to have like a fancy ceremony. Like everything is like sacred and everything is a ritual if you say so. Okay, so put it in. I would love to read it. And yeah, with that said, have yourself a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day as always. And I cannot wait to see your beautiful face in one of my next upcoming videos, which is most likely gonna be tomorrow. Yeah, I know I said in the last video, you know, I'm gonna like want to show up every single day, but literally the last 2 days were integration time. I also like changed location and I needed the space, yeah, to just like settle into this new energy. So yeah, but my goal is to like obviously show up every single day because these energies are so potent, and I know how much it helps me to show up every single day, but I also know that it brings a lot of value to you watching. So let's do this together. But yeah, take care of yourself, and I love you very, very much. That felt way softer than usual, but what I literally saw, like I mean I'm currently surrounded by green, so I just saw like green, and I'm like, okay, that's heart chakra, and I literally saw just like me amplifying your heart chakra energies, just become like lighter and brighter and more aware and conscious that we're living here now, being very present and being in love. Yes. And you will be able to also, okay, this is coming through, with this energy, once again, like the contrast, you will be able to spot like false light and false unconditional love, you know, like this, oh, love and light, like spiritual bypassing, you know, narrative and stuff. You're going to be able to pinpoint it right away. So don't even think for a second that you're going to be deceived anymore. Like, that is done. You learned, you went through the boot camp, now you're fully equipped to recognize soul family for soul family. Yeah, so go out there and connect, okay? Can we do that? Because it's so much fun. Like, I didn't even realize like how much fun it was to speak to other humans when you're just like out and about. Like, that sounds so weird, but like I've been like, and also I think there were a lot of illusions around and deception. I was just so convinced that no one would get me, you know, like that is like very much the spiritual ego, like also like victim mentality, or like, oh no, I know better, why would I even like have communication with anyone outside? That is absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Like, we thrive in community, obviously. That's why like this whole like toxic matrix agenda has all about what, like separation, right? Because once you realize like how beautiful it is to come together, it's like game over for the dark forces. I mean, they're already lost, so that is also that. But yeah, that's just something that I felt called to share. Also, when it comes to, I just like, you know, like briefly touched upon it, but when it comes to like cutting out the noise, I mean, I've been like in the dark mode of like, I cut myself off from basically everything. Like, you cannot really reach me right now, which it feels so liberating, but it's also like, okay, why do I have to go to the extremes? Well, I already got my answer, because I've only been like completely clear for 2 days, yeah, and I already gotten freaking like the guidance that I've been receiving has been crazy. And maybe this is just like another, you know, little nudge for you to limit or even like delete social media, and then we can just all see. Because for me, I'm definitely gonna have like this dark mode at least for the next 4 weeks. So if you want to join me on that, feel free to do so. I'm also gonna document a lot. But anyhow, one of the freaking epiphanies that I've gotten is that I'm meant to do my Reiki trainer thingy here where I'm at. Yep. So I'm gonna do that. And I also got like visions of me like vlogging the whole process, because I'm like, I've always wondered like what, you know, how this would look like a Reiki training. So I will see if it's like good with the facilitator, if I can like vlog it, and then I'm gonna obviously share it. So yeah. That is something that I just wanted to share. With that beautiful like children laughter, I take it as a sign that everything was in the message that was in it. Just know that I freaking love you and appreciate you so much. And obviously, if you made it to the very end of the video, okay, I see a broom. Use a broom emoji so I actually know that you stand until the very end. This also just like signifies the freaking work that you've done. Like, you cleaned it, and like your room is empty. And if you're like, no, actually Antonia, there's still stuff, then this is your freaking wake-up call to like get rid of the rest of it, because you know now what's on the other side. It's just like love and more love and connection and guidance and flow and ease. Where else do you want to exist in? That's also the thing. And like, even in my meditation this morning, like, it was very straightforward. It's just about being. But we've been like so far removed from what that actually means. Like, in the most like soul aligned and like healthy way. But we're in it now. The transition is complete, I just heard. Oh, full of body chills. Let's freaking go. But yeah, anyhow, so calm in the broom so I know that you actually stay until the very end. Thank you so much. And thank you also for being so understanding that, you know, these videos, they come and go, but I'm doing my best. Believe me. Like, when I hear the call, I'm sitting down and I'm filming. So yeah, hopefully you also enjoyed the nature ambiance that I've got for you now for the next time being at least. So yeah, everything is new. Everything is new. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Okay, I'm actually gonna go now. I love you so much, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Yeah? Mwah. See you when I see you. Bye bye bye.